Plaintiff Shaquita Ballard was friends with the defendant and her boyfriend, the co-defendant, and she claims they often hung out together. Shaquita claims at the defendant's son's birthday party, 2 police officers showed up, handcuffed the defendant, and she was taken to jail. So Shaquita bailed her out, but she's suing because she has yet to be repaid. Defendants Antoine Lucas and his girlfriend Natavia Johnson say Shaquita dated Antoine's cousin, and she's a stalker. Antoine claims one Valentine's Day, Shaquita left a cake at Antoine's cousin's house with a knife in it because she was mad at him, and they insist Shaquita is suing her prematurely.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Okay, so I met Natavia Johnson through Antoine Lucas. Antoine Lucas and my kid father are cousins. So we used to just go out, hang, kick it, do a couple things. Me and Natavia became really close where we didn't even need them to kick it. We'll just go out and hang on our own, have conversations, do things with our kids. I have 2 boys, she have a boy and a girl. Things like that, but Natavia has a little wild side to her. A few times we went out and hung. One particular incident, we were at a club. We had a few drinks. We were there for about 3 hours. It was a washroom incident. Natavia was in the washroom extremely too long. A few ladies were getting irritated, called her out on it. When Natavia came out the stall, she was real drunk and out of her mind and just punched the girl in the face. So now it's me.
That's you.
That was not me. Natavia punched the girl in her face.
How did that end?
So
How did it end?
Security broke it up, and they ended up kicking me, her, and the two of my sisters out the club, along with the other girls. That night, no one was arrested, but that's just one incident where Natavia just loses her cool. But
How long you all been friends again?
About 3 years.
Any altercations with you?
No.
Arguments, falling out?
Not really. We, girl arguments here and there, but at the end of the day, we're friends. And I look at Natavia as a good friend. So when her and her boyfriend and his baby's mama are arguing, I always have Natavia's back, because that's what friends do. Like, I'm always there for all of my friends. So that's like non-negotiable. So if they need me, I'm there. And so.
Okay, let me hear from you.
Well, see, it's kind of my fault. See, Your Honor, I introduced them to. She like the girlfriend that you never want to be around. Like, she like the stalker girlfriend type. So
How so?
It's like different
I'm
times.
sorry,
Like,
stalking who?
like on Valentine's Day, my cousin, he a little hot. He like one of them pretty boys or something like that. So she came with a cake one time and smeared it all over the back gate with a knife in the middle.
Okay.
Like that type of crazy.
Why? Because he wouldn't be with her or something?
Yeah.
That is not true. It's not that he would not. It's not that he would not be with me. He lied. That's what that incident was. He lied. I did show up at the house with a cake with a knife in it. I was upset. I'm not. I was upset. He lied to me. He lied. We were supposed to go out for his birthday, me and him, but he actually had a
You all
party.
hang out together. You're both nuts. All right. Go ahead. Young lady, you have something to say?
She just bad influence on me.
Bad influence,
Bad
Sounds
influence
like
on
you
me.
went first.
No. We
If
had
I'm a
actually
bad
went
influence-
out a couple weeks ago, and she got into it with the girls and she tried to cut the line in front of 4 girls, so she got us put out the club, fighting in the bathroom, muffing girls.
A different day?
A different day.
So you all fight over the bathroom every time
That
you
was
go.
that was her.
Had to get y'all some
That was her. That was her. She has.
What are you suing him
She
about
has a weak
today?
bladder.
Tell me about this bail bond.
So I am suing Natavia for $3,700. It was the day of her son's birthday party. I was coming out the locker room from changing into my swimsuit. He had a swim party at this hotel. I forget the name. I'm sorry.
That's all right, whatever it might be.
Yeah, anywho, he had a party at a birthday, a party at the hotel. My kids were there, her kids, a host of other kids. My cousins was there, her sisters, her two sisters, her mom, and a few other people. When I came out the washroom from changing into my swimsuit, the police had her. 2 male white officers had her. I walked over there just trying to see what was going on. She was just telling me to get the kids, don't let the kids come over here. The officer kept asking her what her name was. She was giving them a wrong name. So now I'm looking lost because now I'm bagging up because I know eventually he's gonna ask me what's her name and I don't want no parts of that. So I'm bagging up.
You got in trouble then because you gave another phony name.
So
You gave a phony name too?
Yeah,
Both you all give phony names.
Because I mean, she's
y'all
my
out there car cracking. Chicago's a big car cracking town. That's what y'all doing.
She's my friend. So I was coming out I was just coming out the washroom from changing. So I had no idea what was going on, and I just came in at the middle when she was just giving him names, and when I was trying to bag up because I didn't want no parts, and when he asked me what was her name, I kind of went along with the flow, and then he was like, well, his partner radioed in the name that I gave. Nothing came back. And he just said, well, you know what? I'm going to take you in. We're going to figure this out. But if it comes back that this is not your name, more charges are going to be added on to what you're about to be getting charged with now. So she eventually told him what her name was and that she had a $4,000 bond from a previous case from a year ago. So the kids are coming close now. The officer actually escorted me, her, him. We went to another room. He asked her if she had the money at home because when he ran her name, that's what came up. And he told her, well, when I take you in, run your fingerprints, everything comes back as the way it said it's gonna come back from the radio. You post the $4,000, you will get out that night. She said she had the money in the bank. She had a debit card. We're talking Saturday around 7:30. She said she can't take $4,000 out the bank. I said, all right. I took a deep breath. I said, well, I got the money at home, but I'm moving. My kids, they got me put out because of noise complaints. So I have to be gone by the 1st of December. I need that money back. So she promised to pay me that money back that following Monday, which was the next business day, because here we are Saturday.
Go ahead.
So they locked her up. I took some of the kids back to my house. Antoine and her mom took some of the kids. There was so many kids there. He met me at the house, got the money. He didn't bond out that night. He didn't bond out until Sunday. He got the money, didn't bond her out until Sunday.
Did she know that? She know he left her in?
She a goofy. She a goofy. I gave him the money Saturday. He was supposed to bond her out. She knew that because she called. And I believe my friend told her that, Quita gave Twan the money to get you out. He didn't get her until that Sunday. And so I didn't hear from Tavi, I want to say, maybe Tuesday, and we met Wednesday.
What have they said about your money?
She actually got a bond reduction.
Let's see it. Let me hear from you all. They haven't paid you, obviously. That's why you're suing. Let me hear from you all about the bond.
She gave me $300 towards that. That's why I'm not suing for the original $4,000.
Let's hear from you all.
We agreed that I was going to get her money back, but it was never a specific date on when
this wasn't
to give
a lifetime loan, Your Honor. She knew I was
just
moving
happened.
December 1st. If you loan your friend $4,000, you gonna ask for your money back on a specific date, right or wrong.
Yep.
This not $100, this not $200. I'm not never finna put $4,000 in somebody's hand and say, all right, pay me back when you get it, and I have to be out of my apartment less than 30 days. That makes no sense.
Yeah, when are you gonna pay it back? Okay, so that's a breach right there. What you've just done is created what they call an anticipatory breach of contract. You don't even have any idea when you're going to pay this woman back her $4,000. She has a specific time frame. She says she gave you and you agreed to, what was it, 7, 10 days, whatever it might have been.
It wasn't even that long.
You haven't done that. You say it wasn't any time frame. So I ask you, when do you intend to pay her? You couldn't even tell me. So that indicates that you don't intend to pay her in a timely manner. And as such, you've breached that contract, and your judgment is granted, $3,700. Have a good day, folks.
Thank you. Both of y'all need each other. $3,700 to get y'all out of my life. She has nothing to say. She a shyster. Him and her are good for each other. They ran out with my money. Ain't nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to talk about.
That's crazy.
There's nothing else to talk about. That's the only thing you can say is that's crazy because they ran out with my cash.
I got nothing to say.
I ain't give her a specific date. This wasn't a
Didn't give
lifetime
a
loan.
specific date. That's it.
This wasn't a lifetime loan.